Hello. Thank you so much for taking a minute to check out spring 2026. Yeah, I'm gonna just try to go over bangers and make this as easy as possible on you. Thanks. First on deck is the Emerson, right? This is a totally new style. Pretty rad, full grain leather on this guy. It's definitely a ATV of a shoe for sure. I dig it. I can see myself skating in these bad boys. In the grain leather, you can see it's like this soft suede on the inner, which is really rad. Really kind of a unique two-toned outsole. Definitely has like a sporty kind of tennis vibe. Comes in that colorway, and then this cracked leather, which is pretty cool. The navy, and then this is the black. Same. Has a level 2 STI, I believe, insole. Yeah, which is rad. So super cush. This would definitely be a shoe you can kind of do pretty much anything in. Those are both the grain levers are 50, full grain are $50, and then there's a kind of synthetic and then a suede. I dig the tan and the gum on this, and you can see it's kind of like a terry cloth, more breathable. Pretty cool. I think I like these ones better realistically if I was going to try this shoe, just because they're 45 and it is a new style, so pretty solid colorways. Next is the Loot 4750. Definitely like a even sportier feel. Definitely thicker outsole. Solid toe though. Another shoe I feel like you can kind of do anything in. You know, you could skate in this or I think either of these. But if I was going to do one of these two styles, I would probably go with the Emerson. I feel like it probably has better board feel. So yeah, did a cracked leather in this one too though, but I don't know, you know your customer better than me. This might speak to some peeps. I dig the like embroidery style around the E. That's a really cool detail. But the full grain and cracked leather with the kind of suede interior on this guy, these I believe are 55, so you know that's definitely up there. But super cool colorways. I like the this like tennis vibe on this one too as well. Super clean. Definitely with our production, man, you can really tell even in like styles like this that I don't like that much, the attention to detail and the tooling is just like, it's the way that we should be. Like if we're going to take on some of these bigger athletic brands, we definitely need to do a better job than we have in the past, and I think that's what I'm seeing us coming out with. Next we have the Sal 23 Salvador Lucas Barbier. Oh, so rad. Full suede, soft leather in the collar. God, they're so good, man. It's like putting on a slipper anytime. I'm a huge fan of this. Yeah, it's such a good shoe. Super solid outsole, ollie pad, really good colors. Full suede with the gum, extra laces, black collar. Oh man, come on. Winners. The Snake. Definitely be familiar with this shoe as well. Super functional, super breathable, very unique design. This shoe inspired so many different shoes. It's a really cool color. I don't ever remember seeing this clay before. It's really cool though. It's like a tan with a tan outsole. Meshed collar in there. Super breathable, super functional. And then you got it in this white and black. Look at that guy. Really cool, super unique. I love just anything throwing back to like obviously when I was a kid, like early 90s, getting back to just being a skate shoe, not in an athletic way. The Marana, right? Michelin outsole. It's a really cool story. Right? I don't know if you know that. It's there. 3 times more durable than your standard outsole, which is pretty cool. So that's a pretty cool story to tell. This thing is $55. Multiple rad colors. Thing is just a tank of a skate shoe. Very unique for sure. God, the tooling, I swear, everything has just gotten better too. Everything in our production has been upgraded. So I feel like every style is just better. Such good attention to detail. Black gum is probably my personal favorite. You have a full black, which is rad. Get your service industry dudes to rock this shoe and they'll just buy one and it'll last forever. Black, white gum. Gotta have it. And then this bad Larry, right? I guess this is copper. Hey, copper. It actually does look really cool. The toe cap in this copper looks really rad as well. And then, yes, we will continue to have a few styles of just the OG2 as well, which is rad. It's basically the exact same shoe, just not in, not with the Michelin outsole. Which is pretty cool. Let's see what the price difference is now. That'd be good to know, huh? Dun, dun, dun. $50. So, yeah, $10 more. I think that's worth the story for sure. Michelin. The low cut. Man, such a rad shoe. Such an icon. I love skating in this shoe. This is definitely one of this non-slip outsole is one of my favorite. I feel like you get all the board feel and depth of a Volk, but you get like more support and durability. I love this thing. Super good. Comes in multiple colors. Etnies is definitely getting behind this. So team guys, marketing, you're going to see a ton of the low cut. That's why we have it in so many rad colors. Both of these guys, full suede, navy and gum. The black white gum. I mean, this is a shoe you used to see everyone in. This is one of the ones that started it, right? This is actually the first like low cut skate shoe. So I think that's why that's what it's called, right? Super good toe. Like they really not, it's crazy that this shoe is as old as it is, and man, they just nailed it with this thing. It's so functional. It's such a good, solid skate shoe. Since we're doing this like grained leather high end, like if you were gonna do one, I definitely think this thing is super clean, man. Such a good solid shoe. The hard part is figuring out, like, if you're only gonna buy X amount of Etnies, like, I won't lie, like, I'd rather you had more colors of this shoe and get more people skating in it, and like sows. So, love this thing. Did something funky to hype it up here. You got a triple tongue. And then the crazy, like, 3 E's on it, which is weird that it actually doesn't like add a ton of weight to it. I don't know exactly how they did that. That's pretty cool. But that's just another cool like attention grabber. It actually does look pretty rad. So yeah, low cuts. The Kingpin 2X. It's definitely like the more kind of fashion forward dude that wants a puffier shoe. Still super functional. You could definitely skate in this beast, you know. I see a lot of dudes rocking fatter shoes. I like the fat laces on each one. Gray gum. You got a super bright white and black contrast. Black. $37.50, right? So this shoe comes in at a good price. Once again, really good tooling and material feel to it. And then getting loud with it, you have, gotta get weird, right? Gotta get funky. The Billie Eilish styly, right? That's pretty cool. For like, I mean, I'm old, I'm not rocking that, but it's definitely like icing piece that's gonna be an attention getter for sure. A handful of these I don't think would hurt. These two are 50 though. So the Cali Cut. This is actually a really rad color of this old classic for sure. 3750 is what these guys come in. Really cool detailing. I feel like this thing would sit nice on the wall. And then white gum outsole. It's actually really skatable too as well, which is cool. Our skate shoe brand, so I like that everything is super skatable. Even these fatter, more fashion forward shoes. Black, white. Yeah. The Jameson Eco Deuce. These are rad, super basic, full suede Volk, super lightweight, 35 bucks, multiple colors in them. Definitely just a rad chiller for sure. You could skate in it, but you know what I mean. Canvas, not gonna hold up forever by any means, but it's nice to have a nice shoe just to chill in. Like, I really like this brown leather. This would probably be the one I would push you in if you were gonna mess with one of these. I think that's probably the coolest. They're all really rad though, so like I always say, you know your customer better than me. You might have dudes beating down the door for a nice breathable chiller, right, on these hot days. It's definitely not gonna get a swampy foot in this thing. And then you have the Barge LS, right? I think for the cost of these shoes, these are 35. Same, our Volk outsole, breathable suede tongue and middle, but full suede toe and heel. I think for the function of this, yeah, this is definitely like a really solid, affordable skate shoe for sure. Really good toe, durable, comes in really solid colors. Right, black gum. I really dig the way this navy and tan stands out though. I think it's really clean for sure. And then a premium in this like brushed, I think 35, so these would be 37.50. It's definitely a different kind of Volk wrap. Full white. No, touch that. It's nice. Feel that. It's a good shoe. Yeah, I like the Barge. And then for the kids, dude, kids low cut. Look at that thing. So rad, 32.50. Two really cool colors. I believe this comes in also like a pink. Yeah, check that out. It's pretty cool. Once again, I love the low cut, so I love it even for the youth. And then is Marana, the black and gum. Just like for the big dudes, this thing is a tank. Throw your little one in that, and they'll be rocking tray flips in no time. Kind of suede with the gum. Kind of looks like a navy hit. Super rad. Don't forget about the youth. Holy crap. Okay, let's get into S with the Imprint. So this is like a crazy welded Kevlar freaking destroyer of a shoe. I mean, this is like 30 plus years of shoe design just smashed into this one crazy story. I guess I could grab my Glock and go bust a cap in this thing, see if that Kevlar holds up really well. I know I saw our shoe designer said he was just rifling off like kickflips for weeks and weeks to test the wear on this Kevlar, but once again, regardless, that's a really cool, just an easy story to tell. This thing is $67.50 though, so it's definitely going to be a higher end shoe, but that's kind of what you want out of a crazy story like this. Like, this is definitely a unique piece to elevate the brand for sure. And then 65 in just the suede non-Kevlar version of this thing, but fully welded, really interesting colorways. Yeah, man. speckled on this one. Etnies Select. Next is the 298. This is a really rad color. This like black and blue. Love the comfort of this thing. The neoprene, fat tongue. You know what's up with this bad boy. Check that out. Translucent, kind of purple outsole. Dude, this shoe is wild. I know a lot of people that love skating in this thing too, for sure. It's definitely like sits in a class of its own, man. Super rad shoe. My boy TJ, this colorway of his shoe is so sick. Obviously got that Jordan vibe, you know what I'm saying? This shoe is such a sick shoe. It's like a shout out to every Pro S, man. Like, and TJ is such a G. Like, if there's anyone I've ever met that I want to see succeed, it's that cat for sure, man. So, of course, any support in supporting pro shoes, I definitely think this colorway sitting on your wall should do super well. TJ. Two new colors of the Excel Slim, which is definitely still one of our better selling models. This kind of black and a slightly off-white is super clean. Full grain, and then the suede toe cap. And then you have a really beautiful just white, and then this green, and then gum outsole. That's just a really clean look, man. Super good shoe. Boom, straight from 95, the Excel. This is definitely one of the best skate shoes of all time, right? Mount Rushmore of skate shoes. So we will carry over for sure the solid black and gum outsole. I think that's just a staple. You should just go deep in that and have every size of that always. But some really amazing colors. I really like this. Obviously full suede, white and gum outsole. Some cool pastel colors. This like off little light blue. Fat laces on all of these ones. It's like kind of aqua teal gum. Perps. So good. White and gum. And boom. The Excel. So hyped that this shoe is back. I couldn't believe that we weren't making this shoe, that we only made the OG, which is like a fatter, kind of cartoonish version of this shoe. But yeah, Excels.
Let me show you something right here, man. You can see green and gold. That's my trademark. Yeah, green for the money and gold was for the honey.
Right, getting into Emerica. This is skateboarding. The Mocha, right? Full suede. I really like this red colorway. I think this one probably pops the most for sure. It's like a little bit of an off-white to it. Super clean, really functional. Obviously did it in a solid black, gold detailing. It is on our lighter Volk, so it's definitely like, it's not super heavy for being full suede in a Volk, but it has a really good quality feel to it. I know we're taking margin hits on some of our materials so that we can use a way higher in suede on some of these team shoes. It does have the hidden flick shield underneath it. I'm going to try to get out some marketing material so that you can kind of point out like what is so rad about this shoe, why it's such a tough, durable skate shoe. 40 bucks. 3 super solid colors. Really like the feel of this one. So yeah, really solid team shoe, and I definitely love this red, man. And next you have the KSL 3. This is a really clean, timeless design. Like this green, white outsole. I had a lot of talks in Amsterdam with Spanky about, like, I was a big fan of the G6 outsole that was on the Reynolds, and I think it was on his last shoe as well. But he really likes this outsole a lot. He said this is his favorite. This is the best one as far as performance and depth. So obviously I'll trust him on that for sure. I love the colors. I haven't had a chance to skate these, but I'm excited to try them out for sure. Definitely a lot of cool marketing behind these as well coming out of Spanky. So gotta support the boy, you know. The Mute. This thing has actually been checking super well. It's super functional. It's on the same outsole as Spanky's new shoe that he and a lot of team guys totally swear by. This is one of our older models, but it's upgraded, a little more streamlined down on a better sole and not a mid. Comes in this navy and gum. You have super solid black-white gum. And, this kind of green and white gum as well. And then as far as Emerica goes, it's really like those are the 3 styles, and then the wino slip. Those are the 4 that I want to see in skate shops. So yeah. Also make sure to check out, there's some really rad apparel. I'm going to throw it in the catalog, but some throwback to like Emerica Zip, like the first one. It's one that I remember, like Mike Carroll from Muska to everybody that rode for Etnies back in the day. So once again, thanks for helping. I know you guys are awesome and want to support an actual skateboard shoe brand to be able to like kind of leverage against some of these larger athletic brands, but we appreciate your support. Skate and destroy.